Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Joey Logano's Shell Fuel Rewards Gold Status Ford from 2017. More specifically, a custom diecast of that car. Since this is a custom, obviously the box doesn't really matter very much, but I wanted a nice background, so there you go. And here is the car itself in all of its shiny metallic gold glory. Now, this car was raced in the Coca-Cola 600 on Memorial Day weekend to represent Shell's instant gold status as part of their fuel rewards program, and also to match the Indy car, which also had the fuel rewards program on it, with Helio Castroneves. A fantastic idea. It kind of fails a little bit more on the NASCAR front because Sunoco is so weird about other fuel companies and everything, so Shell couldn't actually put Shell fuel rewards on this car. So all they did was do the colors of the car, which actually look fantastic enough, and, anyone who's smart enough knows exactly what this car is for. There's some people that are like, oh, if it doesn't say it on the car, then it's not real. It's like, oh, okay there. But anyways, had to get a custom made of this car when Lionel didn't offer it, because this is just a beautiful car. Probably one of my favorite scallop cars of all time, to be honest. But anyways, let's do a quick 360 of this car. It's honestly weird that Lionel didn't even offer this. Like, it's just Shell-Pennzoil. It's not like it's hard to get the licensing for or anything. It probably would have sold pretty well. A lot of people like metallic colors. But in the end, this is going to be more accurate than anything Lionel would have given me anyways, so I'm not going to complain at all. Just a fantastic car all around. But anyways, let's get down to sponsors. On the hood, you have Shell-Pennzoil. You've got Ford Fusion number 22. There you can see that awesome metallic gold color. On the back, you got Shell-Pennzoil. You've got Auto Trader and Snap-on. You got Paralyzed Veterans of America back there. You got Discount Tire and AAA down there. On the C post, you have AutoZone and SKF. And on the B post, you have Ford Go Further, DXC Technologies, PPG, Mazak, Coca-Cola, Bosch, and then the Prayers for Gavin logo. Right there, which they added during the race. Like, that's a detail that if Lionel made it, it probably would have been there. Half the time they skipped the Paralyzed Veterans of America logo, so that probably wouldn't have been there. It does have the NASCAR Salutes logo and the Check It for Andretti logo. And does, of course, have your Support the Troops tires. On the back, you got Shell-Pennzoil, Ford, you got 22, crew number 22, and you got the little, Charlotte Police Department logo. On the deck lid, you got 811, call before you dig, know what's below. Celebrating 10 years. It's kind of weird they've only been around for 10 years, but whatever. Got the same stuff down the other side as usual. Let's take a look under the hood. It wants to open, which I'm trying to be gentle with because it is a custom. I'm just not going to do that. I feel like I'm going to chip it or something. I doubt there's anything under there anyways, but he does have the Soldier's windshield banner with Monster and all that good stuff. There's the underside of the car if you want to see that. But, this is a custom, so this isn't obviously something you can go buy anyways, but the roof flaps do open and all that. So these custom reviews are a little bit different, but it's, some people love to see these. Some people, I'm sure, just be like, a custom, I don't care. But, I posted on Instagram the 3 customs I got, and people seemed interested in them, so here you go. Said this was a fantastic paint scheme. I was really excited when he ran this car, and I was really hoping and couldn't wait for the diecast of it. And then when Lionel was just like, meh, was just like, oh, lovely, so we don't get it then. Cool. But luckily, I now have a version of it. I wish there was a 124 scale version of Indy cars, because that's the only thing I've always hated, that Indy cars are 118 scale, but NASCAR's 124. Because then when you have matching cars like this, it would be cool to have a set of both the Indy car and the NASCAR in the same scale next to each other. But you can't really do that because they're different scales. Auto World started to make 124 scale IndyCar diecast, and they weren't really that bad, but everyone hated their 164, so then they just kind of skipped it over entirely. Which, they kind of skipped this car over entirely with Lionel anyways, but whatever. So the only way you can get the Indy car is actually a 164 scale, but there's no 164 scale this one, so either way it fails. But, just a beautiful paint scheme. This is, like I said, is probably my favorite scallop car ever. The metallic gold with the bright white and bright red and all that detail just looks fantastic. Even the metallic gold on the spoiler looks cool. So, that's that. Obviously, if you want this car, you can't get it, so you're going to have to find your own custom maker if you want one of these, because they're, not exactly produced. I do like this kind of trend of Logano, Shell, and Penske actually doing, matching cars on and off. Like in 2015, Logano ran the red and white car that was supposed to match the Indy car, then he ran this one. I'm really mad he didn't run some sort of retro yellow submarine-looking Pennzoil car in 2016. He raced the Mosaic car in the All-Star race, but then in these Coke 600s had the regular car, So that was kind of disappointing. Would have rather seen a yellow submarine retro-looking NASCAR, but oh well. But I think that's all I have to say. This has been a review of a custom of Joey Logano's Shell Fuel Rewards Gold Status Ford. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.